And you might note I'm looking toward the back of the room. We are videotaping these, and we will eventually post them for snippets for those who didn't get to attend. Now that Dan went first, bravely, and presented, we can see a little bit of the format of the style and how energetic these speeches can be. So I think this promises to be a good afternoon. I would now like to invite up Frances Rourke. And Frances Rourke is the past president of the Columbus chapter. She's a Central Region Council member, and she's going to talk to you today about her WTS journey. So come on, Frances.
I am Frances Rubio Rourke. I am a member of the WTS Columbus, Ohio chapter. I was first approached about WTS by a female colleague many years ago. She invited me to a few lunches and participate in WTS. I was always polite, but always refused. I assumed it was an organization of women that did not like men and excluded men. I grew up with boys. I worked mostly with men. They treated me well. I got along fine with them. Why do I need to join a women's support group? I switched companies, and one day my new supervisor came to me and said, I keep hearing such great things about this organization called WTS. They're having a luncheon next week, and you and I are going. We need to try it out. I was asked, but I was told not asked. So we attended the meeting, and I found quickly that I was totally wrong about WTS. I was still shy about volunteering once again. Someone told me, please work the registration table. Another person said, please help me with membership. I realized quickly that the more I got involved, the more I got back from WTS. I went from helping the membership director to becoming the membership director. Our chapter even won for the highest membership retention my first year as a membership director. I got to go to my first WTS International Conference in Dallas-Fort Worth to receive the award. What a treat. Back from the conference, I got involved even more. Meeting so many successful women in my field at the conference just inspired me. I helped plan the chapter's first major scholarship fundraiser event. That year, I received the Chapter Member of the Year award. That just energized me even more. I kept volunteering from scholarship director to chapter president. One of the benefits of WTS has been the networking. We have this annual conference in Ohio, sponsored by ODAT and the Ohio State University, and it is huge and a big deal. As a young engineer, I remember attending this conference and just basically going from session to session. Once in a while, I might run into an old college friend or an old coworker. But now I cannot take a few steps without having to stop and say hi to someone. It makes restroom breaks kind of difficult. The network is not only in Central Ohio, but also Northeast Ohio, the Cleveland area, where we have a newer but very active chapter. I am involved now in starting a chapter in the Southwest Ohio, Cincinnati area, again helping me expand my network across the state of Ohio. And not just a network on my field of highways, but aviation, mobility, and rail. I met the new director of the Dayton International Airport and the new vice president of development of the Columbus Regional Airport Authority before anyone in the aviation department in my company did. I actually was the ones that coordinated and attended a marketing meeting between the new Dayton director and our aviation managers. WTS has also provided great exposure to me. I am not just meeting high-profile women and men by sitting next to them at the lunch table. I am on the stage, at the podium, talking, and they're listening. What a better way to have people get to know you and remember you. It makes marketing and greeter meets so much easier and pleasant when they already know you. My company got acquired about a year ago, and they were restructuring the organization. When it came time to decide who was going to be the section manager for both highways and bridges at Ohio, my name kept coming up frequently. Not only did I get that position, the promotion for me, I also was selected as the office leader for Columbus. My name came up because not only the executive manager for transportation knew me, but the aviation director and also the water became very familiar with men because I was very helpful to them through my connections with WTS. So WTS increased my exposure externally, therefore internally, advancing this woman in transportation. Currently, I'm still at the chapter board as past president. Where do I go from here? What else can I volunteer to do? I thought about getting more involved with international. Then WTS decided to look into region councils, starting with a pilot program with the Central region, which includes chapters from Ohio. This was a perfect and natural progression for me. So guess what? I raised my hand once again and volunteered